Split squat, rear foot elevated, dumbbells. The rear foot elevated split squat, or RFE split squat, is one of my favourite lower body unilateral exercises. The RFE split squat targets the quads, glutes, hamstrings, calves, adductors, spinal erectors, and more. The RFE split squat requires both strength and mobility. Many people perform the rear foot elevated split squat with incorrect form due to a lack of awareness or a lack of mobility. Hopefully, this short video will be helpful. The height of the elevated surface is set to be just below the knee. Grip a set of dumbbells in each hand and stand with the calves touching the elevated surface. From here, place one foot in front of the other in a heel to toe motion to measure 3 foot lengths. This is where the front foot is positioned. This setup allows for consistency in the RFE split squat from set to set and week to week. With the feet hip width apart or slightly wider, place the top of the non-working foot on the elevated surface. Stand up straight with the knee and hip of the working leg fully extended. I like to hold the dumbbells with the palms of the hands facing forward. I find this allows me to create upper back tension and maintain an upright torso. It's not uncommon to see people leaning forward or rounding their back in the RFE split squat. Give this technique a try and let me know how it feels. From the top position, keep the hip of the rear leg extended by contracting the glute nice and hard. We do not want to see hip flexion in the rear leg as we move up and down. Next, bend the knee of the working leg while keeping the knee in line with the toes. Do not allow the knee to collapse inwards. As you squat down, allow the knee of the non-working leg to move down towards the floor and back towards the elevated surface at the same time. This will place the knee into deep flexion, bringing the hamstring to touch the calf, which creates a stretch in the quads and hip flexors. Notice that the foot of the working leg remains flat on the floor. There is no heel lift. Aim to keep the hips level as you move up and down. Do not allow the hip of the working leg to hike up or the hip of the non-working leg to drop. As you squat down, you must keep the rear hip fully extended and the spine neutral. Once the knee of the non-working leg softly touches the floor, push through the working leg and extend the knee and the hip to stand up straight. As you squat down, aim to breathe deeply into the belly to build midline stability. As you stand up, you can slowly exhale. Perform the prescribed number of repetitions on both sides.